I now invite all celestials, ascended masters, my guidance team, and all who are attending tonight's guidance teams to please step forward now. Source of all creation, the archangels, and all beings of the highest benevolence, please step forward now and assist and bless and be here for this meeting. Protect and guide us with your white light that is now surrounding each of us. Amen. So let's begin by just allowing yourself to get into a comfortable position, whatever this looks like for you. You may choose to sit in your chair or lie down for this meditation. The goal is that you feel cozy and comfortable. And when you're ready, close your eyes. And let's set our intention now. And give yourself permission to allow yourself to just follow through in your own guidance. First, we're going to take 3 deep breaths through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So now, breathe deep into your lungs and your diaphragm and expand. Hold it in. 1, 2, 3, and exhale through the mouth and just let it all out. Very good. A second deep breath. Inhale deep into your belly. Hold it in. 1, 2, 3, and exhale through the mouth. Very good. One last deep breath in. 1, 2, and 3, and exhale and let it all out. Very good. And as you relax even more deeply now, I would like you to picture the scene in your mind. It's a lovely, warm summer's day, and you are walking through a shady, wooded area. And although it's shady here, the air is warm, and here and there, the sun streams through the trees, lighting up patches of grass and flowers. The birds are singing in the trees, and you are barefoot, and the soft green grass feels so good under your toes as you stroll along. Just ahead of you is a gurgling mountain stream, and you pause to feel the softness of the grass just for a few moments before stepping down onto the flat, cool, smooth rocks all around the stream. And as you step onto the rocks, your toes curl around to give you the grip that you need. And you lower yourself down the grassy bank to a boulder where you can sit and dangle your toes in the warm, clear, lovely water. Feel that water splashing over your toes, and you are delighted to find the temperature is just right for you. And you lower in the rest of your feet. It's just so pleasant and relaxing here. You can splash and kick in the water just as a small child, or you can simply feel the wetness and the weightiness on your feet in this magical stream. Across the stream, you see a galaxy of scarlet poppies holding their heads up to the sky. And as you can feel the warmth of the sun on your body, as you lie back, resting on the grassy bank, and feel the sensation of the gentle breeze blowing from time to time across your skin and your hair. It is such a beautiful place to be. Further downstream, you can see that there is a quaint wooden bridge and a mirage of wild woodland flowers bordering the path that runs underneath the bridge. And as you bring your gaze back to the stream, looking into the clear, warm water, as you realize just how comfortably relaxed your feet has become. And your entire body feels well rested and comfortable. And as you rest here in this wonderful place, you can feel the magical qualities of this woodland stream flowing into your feet and into your legs and your body, all the way up to the arms and the head. You feel yourself drifting further into a quiet sense of peacefulness, drifting deeper and deeper down. You notice the wooden bridge you saw earlier is leading over the stream that you saw. You walk towards the bridge, feeling more and more deeply relaxed. And as you reach the bridge, you can see there are 10 steps leading over to the other side. You slowly start walking over the bridge, counting the steps in your mind. 10, 9, deeper and deeper still. 8, 7, all the way down. Relax. 6, feeling so calm. 5 and 4, drifting off peacefully and easily. 3 and 2, all the way down, deep, deep down, relaxed, and 1. And as your body relaxes, so does your mind. And the magic flows into your mind, cleansing and clearing your mind now of all clutter and unnecessary thoughts, washing away any negative thoughts and leaving room for healthy, more positive thoughts and feelings. Now, what does it mean to be a victim of the world? It means that you hold a deep subconscious belief that life is happening to you. And you believe that life has a separate will from yours. And therefore, you believe that you have to struggle and fight against it to have your way. This truly is the most pervasive belief in the human mind. And it stems from our original belief that we are separate from one another. This one belief causes all of the stress, all the fighting, and all the division and anger in the world. And each and every circumstance we face that is challenging or painful causes us to feel that life is at war against us. And as we are feeling this, what person who amongst us could possibly be strong enough to defeat life itself? This belief is accompanied with an awareness of limiting beliefs that are holding us back. And we all need to release our outdated beliefs that no longer serve us, so that we are not carrying that energy forward. So, what if there's a higher way of seeing it through different eyes? So that we can see every challenge that life presents to us as a lesson to make us stronger and wiser, and therefore more powerful. What if the power of life itself is for you, and you simply need the eyes to see it? Well, I am here to tell you that there is a way to have this empowering vision of your reality, to see and understand that you create your very reality by the way you choose to perceive it. And that way is through gratitude. Gratitude is the energy that radically alters our relationship to our circumstances. Because when we are in resistance towards life, we blind ourselves from seeing all of the treasures and the gifts that it is offering us behind every challenge. But when we are grateful for what life presents us, our eyes become open to see the treasure that lies before us. Gratitude is the way to become the creator of your reality by saying yes to everything that arises as if you choose it. Your perception of your reality is your creation. And so when you develop the habit of making a conscious choice of meeting both positive and negative experiences with gratitude, then you move beyond duality itself, as both the positives and the negatives work towards your highest good. This is the essence of empowerment. You were created as a creator. You can create the experience of victimhood if you wish, but at the same time, you can just as easily create the experience of love, the experience of joy, life, and happiness. And the bridge from victimization to empowerment is gratitude. Gratitude connects you with the essence of who God created you to be. An eternal, abundant being of infinite worth and fathomless value. And so I want to give you a few moments now to integrate this gratitude into your awareness of who you are. And I invite you to begin scanning your mind for any aspect of your life that you have been resisting, that you have been interpreting as life being against you. And as each circumstance comes to your awareness, I want you to repeat the following mantra. I am not a victim of the world I see. I am as God created me. And then you just begin to feel the gratitude for that experience, even if you can't understand it yet. Simply trust that this experience is a catalyst for your growth. It is here to teach you something invaluable. And gratitude is the way to see it through heaven's eyes. And now you can take your hand, place it over your heart, and feel that shift from victimization to empowerment that just took place. Your body, a temple of Source the Creator, He is here and He wants to heal you and He wants to speak to you. And He wants to fill you with power, fill you with hope, and fill you with the peace that you have been longing for. And again, you can say thank you and speak a blessing over your divine self, that this will now be your abiding awareness of who you are. From this moment forward. Now that you know who you are as an eternal, divine being of infinite worth, and you look upon people that you feel have wronged you or hurt you in some way, your higher source puts its hand on your heart and another on your back, and you breathe in deeply, feeling an incredible surge of unconditional loving energy. Looking again at these others, you can see them and you can view them in a different light as human beings doing the very best that they could at the time, as people who were also suffering, as people perhaps also in pain. And they didn't know any better at the time. Perhaps they didn't have the awareness or the intelligence or the will to do better. In this space, right now, in this moment, is the opportunity you have to forgive them. Release this burden you have. You have been carrying and release your resistance to holding on that energy within you. It is only heavy on your shoulders, weighing you down. It is time to let it go and let your higher source self support you and hold you in this process. And as you look at those people and find compassion in your heart and say to them, I forgive you. I forgive you. There is no judgment here. Let us work today on filling our cups with gratitude, forgiveness, joy, words of affirmation, kindness and gentleness, and love for others. And let's speak this mantra over our minds one last time. I am not a victim of the world I see. I am as God created me. And you can take a deep breath into your body, filling up your lungs with this truth. And a deep exhale. And as we come back to full consciousness now, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I get to 5, you will be wide awake. 1, coming back into the present moment, knowing that the bridges and light pathways have been built and restored. 2, spending a few moments integrating. 3, fill in a new expansion as everything fits in your own way. 4, coming back fully grounded in your body, feeling better than ever before. And 5, Wiggle those fingers and toes. Open your eyes and big stretch. An experience I've just recently had. I've been for MRIs several times in my life. Oh my goodness. And it's not, as those of you who have been for an MRI, it's not the most pleasant experience. It's quite scary. The machine's quite noisy. The tunnel is quite narrow and it's not nice. And every time I go, I really go through the process with apprehension. And, you know, even though you say your prayers of protection and you go and you try and think positive, you know, you still go through it with apprehension. And a couple of weeks ago, I went for an MRI. It's just all the results came back fantastic, by the way, and it was to do with a facet joint in the back. And I got there, and the ladies that were doing the job was so sweet and nice and comforting, and it was challenging because it was going to be a really long one. The usual time in there is about 25 minutes, but they wanted to do extra for the front and the back. So that meant almost an hour in there. And then on top of that, they tied my feet together. So I couldn't move. And with this extremely sore back, I was laying on this hard slab. So there I am laying in pain on the hard slab with my feet tied together, unable to move. But the idea is that you not move, you see. So that's why they do that. And I was laying on the machine, and all of a sudden the machine makes these noises, like really horrible, loud noises. And it was the weirdest thing. I went into this thinking, oh, it's almost like binary beats, you know, when you listen to binary beats. And so I was going with the flow with these noises and concentrating on that. And the next thing, I was in complete trance. And I had been doing a course recently with a bunch of ladies with Antonio Sancho with past life therapy. And all of a sudden, I'm in trance and I'm on a beach around a fire, and all these ladies are there with me. And we're doing this rain dance. And it was just the most magical, wonderful experience. And I just thought, oh my goodness, all their higher selves came here to support me. And they didn't even know I had an MRI or anything. And I just thought, how fantastic is this? And it's just another like confirmation to me about, you know, encouraging me more and more to think positively instead of seeing the victim self, and approaching anything that we're going through with a positiveness. And you know, we can turn, you know, it into a positive situation. It's just a matter of perspective. So I just wanted to share that all with you guys.